Hi, this video is dedicated to the limited user role, which is usually used by hiring managers or agency clients. So the journey with RecruitLab starts with a recruitment software invite. The recruiter will add you as a project member, and you will receive a link to set up your own personal password. The recruiter has usually already prepared a user account, so you can see the email with what the account has been assigned with. If you already have an existing account, you can also receive an invitation to open up RecruitLab if a recruiter has added you to a recruitment project. So you can open up RecruitLab from the email and it will direct you to the RecruitLab dashboard. On the dashboard, you can see all the recruitment projects where you have been invited in as a project member. So the organization's dashboard may be a bit more fuller, but the limited user can only see the projects they are members of. So on the dashboard, you can also see some statistics. You can filter the project by status, users. If you have any other advanced filters, you can see them under here. And you can always just make a quick search for the project name as well. Now, by clicking on the project name, you can enter the project view. In RecruitLab, you can see a project as a recruitment funnel with different stages. Now, the length of the funnel may depend on the recruiter's settings, how they have set up the project view for limited users. You can see some example candidates here in my recruitment projects. So these are the preview cards. You can hover over this arrow icon to see the CVs of the candidates. And if you click on the candidate name, you can open up the full profile. As a limited user, you can see the basic information, see the attachments. You can open up the comments tab. You can add a comment yourself or read comments that the recruiters have added for you. And if you start typing you can actually tag your project members, leave a comment for them. And if you post a comment, the tagged persons will receive an automated notification on their email that a new comment has been added. As a limited user, you can also access the interviews tab. So if you're using asynchronous video interviews during this recruitment project, you can see the recorded answers by candidates under this tab. If you're using scorecards, then you can also access from the profile. You can see already added scores, or of course add or change your ratings as well. Coming back to the project view, you can also sort candidates in the stages. If there are any documents or comments added by the project in general, you can see them here, and you can also access project statistics. So here you can play around with the stages, categories, and conversion rates, and so on. So some interesting numbers to see. Now, if you're assessing candidates and you have made the selection with whom you would like to move forward with, you can just drag and drop these candidate cards between different stages. You can also select them one by one, or for example, by clicking on the stage name and selecting them all. And you have an option to just move them quickly with one click into the next stage, for example. If you select candidates, you can also start instant video calls. Or for example, if you have the same feedback for several candidates, you can use the add bulk comments feature as well. Coming back to the dashboard, if your organization is using the job requisitions feature in RecruitLab, you can also find a quick way to create a new job requisition here. Up here, you will always have a quick reference to the latest project that was opened. And under here, you can also find the quick ways to see video interviews or job requisitions. Now, the video interviews are for asynchronous video interviews, and here you can actually create them yourself. So the hiring managers and the agency clients can actually record the questions themselves to be sent out to candidates. If you click here, you can see your initials, your user account menu, and here you can actually set up your mail signature settings. You can't communicate with candidates directly as a limited user, but a recruiter can set up an automated email flow with your signature. RecruitLab also sends out daily activity notifications on your email. If you prefer not to have them, you can disable them from here. If you have any thoughts or worries or questions, then in RecruitLab, you are free to use the chat window here below. So you can open up the chat window. You can see that we typically reply under 2 minutes. You can see some quick guidelines to our help center, or you can start a message with our customer support consultant. So I hope this video will help you to start with RecruitLab, and happy hirings.